Hi friends, today we are going to complete the last part of this chapter, structural organization in animals, and of course we are going to see the past year NEET questions of this chapter. So let's begin with the question which was asked in the year 2011. Which one of the following structures, that is we are talking about earthworm here, is correctly matched with its function? So Heritema is the scientific name of the earthworm. We all agree with that, right? Okay, so here you are given four options here. Clitellum, gizzard. Gizzard is seen in cockroach, right? Typhlosaur, again seen in cockroach. Seta. So what do you think will be the right answer? The correct answer is clitellum, which is option A, which secretes cocoon. Okay. So what do you think will be the right answer here? It is option A. So what is Peritema? P-H-E-R. So what is that actually? I have told it. See, Peritema is an animal and it belongs to the genus of the earthworm, found mostly in the New Guinea and parts of Southeast Asia. Species belonging to the genus Peritema have a clitellum, which is called as letellum, which secretes a cocoon, which is a band of glandular tissue. So what it has a band of glandular tissue present in the segments. So usually you see when you see the earthworm body, it will be segmented. We all know that. We know how, we have seen. So it will be in the format of 14 to 16. Now, the correct answer is option A. This will secrete the cocoon during the breeding season of the earthworm. Gizzard is used for grinding food particles, which we saw in cockroach. Likewise, Typhlosaur is also increases the absorption of the area in the intestine. Once again, we saw it in the earthworm. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is option A. Next question here. If a live earthworm is pricked with a needle on its outer surface without damaging its gut, the fluid that comes out is what? Okay, please don't do it. But still, what is the fluid that comes out? It's a slimy mucus or hemolymph, excretory fluid. It's obviously not excretory fluid or hemolymph or slimy mucus. It is called as coalomic fluid. If a live earthworm is pricked with a needle on its outer surface without damaging the gut, the fluid that comes out is a coalomic fluid, because coalomic fluid lies between the body wall and the alimentary canal. Okay, earthworms are helpful in man as it increases the fertilization of the soil, and thereby it's a natural fertilizer which helps in the survival and producing healthy plants and crops. So this is a basic introduction. So when you prick it with a needle without damaging the gut, so what fluid comes out is a coalomic fluid, which is option A. Next question here. Which one of the following correctly describes the location of some body parts in the earthworm Peritema? So you have to analyze here. 4 pairs of supermate, which is 4 to 7 segments. 1 pair of ovaries attached to the intersegmental septum. So the first two options are wrong, because they do not have 4 pairs of supramate and all that. 2 pairs of testes in the 10th and the 11th segment. 2 pairs of accessory glands in the 16th and the 18th segment. Peritema is, as you all know, it's an earthworm. It will contain, or it has 2 pairs of testes, and it is situated in the 10th and the 11th segment. Each testis sac of the 10th segment will enclose the testis of the seminal funnel. Each testis which is in the 11th segment will enclose the testis as a seminal vessel and a seminal funnel. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option C. So whatever I explained is to your right side, you can see it. So how it goes, you can see. So it is in the 10th and the 11th segment. What does the 10th segment do? It encloses the testis and the seminal funnel. In the 11th segment, it encloses the testis, seminal vesicle and the seminal funnel. 3 and here 2. Okay, next question here. Earthworms have no skeleton, but during burrowing, the anterior end becomes turgid and acts as a hydraulic skeleton. It is due to which action? Once again, it is because of the coalomic fluid. I just now explained about it, right? When you prick the earthworm live without damaging the gut, the fluid that is present all over the body is a coalomic fluid. That is what gives that rigidity. Earthworms have no skeleton, but during burrowing, you have an hydraulic skeleton, and that is due to the coalomic fluid. The column is filled with alkaline, milky coalomic fluid. This fluid contains water, salts, protein, and 4 types of cells, namely ambocytes, then you have mucocytes, circular cells, and so here it is. So you can see here what are the 4 cells, the 4 types of cell: ambocytes, mucocytes, circular cells, and chlorogorgon, which is the 4 types of cell which are present in that fluid. So it is actually a fluid which is enriched with lot of nutritional things. So this acts as a hydraulic skeleton when it is burrowing. Okay, therefore the correct answer to this question is option A. Next question here. A piece of bone such as a femur of frog, if kept in dilute HCl for about a week dash will. Okay, when a bone is kept in the dilute acid, so does it shrink in size or assume black color, crack into pieces, or does it turn flexible? When the bone is kept in the dilute acid like HCl for few days, the calcium salts get dissolved, leaving only the soft and the flexible organic mattress. So we all know bones are made up of calcium. So this calcium, when it is placed in an acid, it will get dissolved. So once it is dissolved, the remaining one will be the organic matrix that is left over, which will be soft. So this process is called as decalcification, the dissolving of the calcium. If the bone is kept in KOH, it remains unaffected and only the surrounding muscles and the connective tissue gets dissolved, so that the bone now appears clean. So what happens here once the calcium gets dissolved? The remaining one is just the organic matrix. So it will be soft and it will be flexible. Okay, therefore the correct answer is option C. It turns flexible. Okay, next question here. Okay, we're talking about Periplanta americana is a nocturnal omnivorous household pest. Here we're talking about cockroach. Okay, it is because it acts as a scavenger, so we just need to analyze. You have two options. I mean, you're given two statements here. It is nocturnal omnivorous household pest. It is because it acts as a scavenger. So out of the two statements, what is right? Okay, both A and R are true, but R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, this cockroach cannot act as a scavenger. It does not feed upon dead animals. Okay, it doesn't doesn't eat on dead things. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option C. Okay, so here to your right side. Okay, now if you see to your right side, you have an image which shows the various parts of the cockroach, right? You have the external features, you have the head to dorsal, ventral view, you have both the male, the anal style, all that is seen. So you can see the anal style of the male and the female. So this is how you can differentiate between a male and a female cockroach. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option C. Okay, next question here. Earthworm possesses dash hearts. This question was asked in the year 1991. What do you think will be the answer here? The correct answer is option B. Earthworm has 4 pairs of heart, that is 2 pairs in the lateral heart and 2 pairs lateral esophagus heart. Okay, present in the 7th and the 9th, 12th and the 13th segment respectively. So here you have the answer, you can clearly see. So totally it is 4 pairs, right? So out of the 4, 2 are present on the lateral heart and 2 on the lateral heart of the esophagus. So one will be 7 and 9th. 7 and 9th, and the other one is the 12 and 13. Okay, therefore the correct answer is option B. Next question here. Male and the female cockroaches can be distinguished externally through. This is a very easy question for you to answer because we already discussed about it in the earlier parts of this chapter. So here, when we talk about male and the female cockroach, I've even showed you a diagram. The anal style is very important. The male cockroach possesses an anal style, what a female will not have that. So how do you differentiate? Is the correct answer is option A, anal style in male, because anal style is present in male, while if you take a female, it will not have any anal style. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option A. Okay, very easy question we have completed with. So with this, we complete the full chapter, structural organization of animals. We have completed all the parts. Hope to meet you in the next new chapter with different questions. Thank you.